What's up, YouTube? Khaymann here. Hope everyone's doing excellent today. I know I am. Welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. It's been about 22 hours since we hatched our giga. We hatched her, or hatched him, around, I would say, about 7:30 last night, and it is now 5:30 p.m. my time, and it's only an adolescent. He is only an adolescent. So, note to self, if hatching Giga, make sure you have plenty of time. I'm not entirely sure why he's all bloody and hurt, but his health is going up rapidly, so it's not that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna let him chill out here, hang out, do some stuff, things, and just do his thing. So I'd finally got the paintings done. Finally, it took some finagling. I had to put down a table and a preserving bin to jump on top of, and it was a big ordeal. But we got it done. It looks amazing. Let me show you what this looks like. So you can't really tell what by looking at the eggs what it is, but if you look over here, it says Titan boa, and then so the Titan boa is the type of egg, and then what after that it says what that egg is used to tame. So that's pretty amazing, and I love it. And then it tells you what kind of crops are pretty easy to tell, and then what kind of meat it needs as well, and which is pretty easy to tell as well. So I love it. It is awesome. So let's go check on our other stuff over here, just like so. Oh wait, why is my guy flying? Why are you just kind of like hanging out there? Man, we got all kinds of eggs. Look at this. Scorpion eggs. Yes, I will take those, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I don't really have much of a plan today. I'm thinking once our Giga grows up, if the Giga grows up ever, then we might go out and play around on him for a little bit. Not 100% sure on that. We'll take a look. And then what else are we gonna do today? I really, really want to do some caving. I mean, but we don't really have anything to go do caving on, such as direwolf slash sabertooth. So I'm thinking I might want to go out and find a couple of really good sabertooths. And then we'll have those for doing caves on. So I'm thinking that's what we might do today. Don't quote me on that. It's never a good idea to say that you're going to tame one thing in an episode, because you will never ever find that one thing for that episode. So I have learned. I just kind of go out randomly looking for things. I also kind of sort of want a higher level mammoth. The mammoth that we got was, I think it was like 115, 120, something like that. So it's not the greatest level in the world. So I'm definitely on the lookout for another mammoth. I'm on the lookout for a couple more Ankies, just for our egg farm. Maybe if we can get some really good level Ankies, then I might just replace the one that we have up on the mountain forge, and then I have one, or up on the volcano, and then I have another one that is on the snow biome, top of that mountain, for all of the crystal up there, because we were doing some stuff with crystal, so I just kind of left it up there. I've got another Doedicurus, so we don't need any more Doedicuruses, I don't think, unless it's a 150. That's about the only time that I'm going to tame up any more Doedicuruses. But we've got one more Doedicurus. It's up on the mountain as well. So, and they don't lay eggs or anything like that, so they're just kind of there. I do have a female Megalonacera. I can't pronounce that at all. Reindeer. I have a female reindeer. It's 145 as well, so we have two 145s. So that's really awesome. So we don't need any more of those guys. Maybe another Procoptodon, but for some strange reason, I'm thinking the small dragon mod stops Procoptodons from coming out and doing stuff. They don't spawn. So then that's a small issue. So we can't really... how I got this one right here is Long Tom, one of our server admins, he spawned in a whole bunch for everyone to tame up. It was cool like that. Let's see here. We need a really good high-level raptor. We need another packy. We've got plenty of turtles, plenty of those guys, plenty of RGs. Excuse me. What I would like is a 150 RG male, is what I'm thinking I would like. That would be awesome. Ooh, hello, the eggs. Give me all the eggs. Thank you. That might be kind of cool. Maybe another terror bird. Another high-level terror bird. This guy was level 85, I think, whenever we tamed him up. So, maybe another one of those. And that's about it that I can think of as far as the taming needs. What else do we really need to finish this up? So I might do that this episode. I'm not sure, question mark. What else do we need? I'm just trying to think of what else we might need. I need to fill these guys up, but I'll do that off camera. We're running really low on wood, mostly, more than anything. Why are you over here, randomly? That is not where I left you. I want you over here. Come on now. There we go. So, let me think. What else? I really want to start doing caves, though. That's probably our next step in the progress, is doing caves, and that should be awesome. Now that we got our giga doing stuff and things, we don't. Another giga would be nice, but I am not gonna try and tame another giga. I tried to tame a 145, and I sunk probably at least 70 to 80 30cc darts into it, and it still didn't go down. And that was a lot of resources. I do mean a lot of resources. So, anyways, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and make a small little break right here, and then we will BRBs once something happens. All right, BRBs. So welcome back, everybody. So in between the recording sessions, apparently something happened to my mic. It somehow got disconnected, and I'm really sorry about that. So I'm going to just have to talk over what's going on in the video. So what happened is I found a ballista turret in a drop. So I figured it might be a really good idea to go ahead and put it on top of the castle. Right over here in this spot, right about in here. Go ahead and get rid of that poop. And I just thought it would look really good on top of here. So I went ahead and placed it down. Let's go ahead and wait for me to actually place it. It's kind of weird to talk over videos. I never really, I've never done this before, so it's kind of interesting to say the least. Let's see if I can finally line it up just right. I think I can. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's about where I finally place it at. Awesome. So, let's go ahead, take a look. Man. So these ballista turrets, they look amazing, and I think they'll just look really good on top of our castle. It's not going to be any kind of functionality whatsoever. We're not actually going to be able to kill anything with it or anything of that nature. There's no PvP options on the server, so we don't have to worry about PvP whatsoever. So no worries there. So what I'm doing right now is I thought I had a couple of ballista bolts somewhere in one of my chests. I can't remember what I did with it. I did, and it came with a couple of ballista bolts, but I guess I threw them away or got rid of them or did something weird with them. I don't know. But that's what I'm doing right now, is just running around looking for those ballista bolts. So I eventually give up and just go looking, or just go ahead and make a couple. We'll see that here in just a second. I'll check this last weapons crate and just go, screw it, and just learn the engram for it. I also learned the engram for the ballista turret itself, and go ahead and decide to make one of those up as well. and place it on the other side. I think it'll look really good over there. As you can see in the beginning of the video, our giga is still an adolescent. It's been forever. I mean, at the time of this recording, I believe it had been over 24 hours already. I think at the time of this recording, let me check and see what time it was. I'm just making up the ballista turrets, or looking for the ballista turret and the ballista bolts as well. Checking to see what they need. If you look real quick, they need 14 metal ingots, 14 wood, 20 thatch, 5 fiber, 20 wood, and a couple of cementing paste, I believe. So they're expensive. I mean, they are quite expensive. But I've got some cementing paste, and I've got everything that we need to go ahead and make them. So just grabbing that stuff up as we look, and let me see how long it had been since we started the tame up. So at the time of this recording, it was about 7:30 p.m. So it had been exactly 24 hours, give or take. So I think I'm getting everything I need together to go ahead and get one of those ballista turrets made, or ballista bolts made. I'm just missing just a little bit of, I think, wood. Oh, flint. I was missing flint. That's right. So let's go ahead and get one of those made up. Man, this after recording it and recording the voiceover for it is kind of weird. I'm not sure if I like it. So I'm more of a live conversation type person. If you look there, I was just showing you the recipe for the ballista turret itself. Like I said, they're not horribly expensive, but if you're gonna make a lot of them, they can be. Like if you're gonna use them in PvP or something, then yeah, they're gonna get expensive really quick. Um, I can't remember what I'm doing there. I think I'm looking for more metal, and I just say, screw it. We can make some more later. I want to go try it out real quick. So I run back upstairs. Maybe. There we go. Hop into the thing. There was a Bronto on the other side of the lake, but for some strange reason, I can't see it from this vantage point. It's really weird. But there was a Bronto right there. And, so, yeah, that's just me talking a lot. You know how I am. Sometimes I talk a lot, sometimes I don't. So, man, that just looks amazing whenever it gets loaded up. I love it. And it just looks so cool. The shooting it though is very strange. It goes a long way, but you gotta kind of face it a kind of a weird way. And the reticule there is from the spyglass. It's not actually from the ballista itself. So just keep that in mind. If you have improved spyglass, um, zombies talking to me right there. I just decide to ignore him for a second while I play around with the ballista. Oh, looky there, Corazon. I forgot that he was on at that time. He was being kind of antisocial today. I don't know why. Him and BK both, they've been kind of antisocial the past couple of days. I think they're getting a little bit on the board side with the game. I know BK is starting to pay a bit more 7 days to die. I'm waiting on the 7 days to die. I'm waiting for the next alpha to hit. Apparently, it's supposed to hit sometime soon, from what I hear, before I start playing again. But I'll give you a heads up on that in future episodes on when that'll start back up. I know a couple of y'all want me to go back to playing that, so I'll definitely do it. Right now, what I was doing was I was gathering up the materials to go ahead and make up a ballista turret. And if you give me just a second, I will actually show you what the recipe is. Maybe. I think we're missing just a little bit of extra wood or something. I can't remember exactly what it was that I was missing. And zombie found a giga. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take a look at it if it's a decent level and a decent, um, decent. Oh, if it was a female, that's what I really need is a giga female. Their eggs are used in something. I can't remember exactly what they're used in. Oh, they're used to tame up oviraptors. That's right. Right here, I couldn't figure out where the ballista turret itself was, so I was kind of trying to think of where it would be, and I just finally give up and be like, you know what? I'll just go and search it instead. So let's take a look. 500 wood, 300 metal, 250 stone, 200 fiber, 100 thatch, and something else. I can't remember. But I was short on just a little bit of wood, and luckily I keep a little bit in the engineer's workshop, so I went ahead and grabbed a couple hundred out of there, and that should give us everything that we need to go ahead and build it. So I go ahead and build one up, and that's going to be for the other side, and then I also build up a few more bolts as well, just so that it has that loaded look, you know, just so that it looks like it's actually useful. Like I said, these are just for aesthetic purposes only. That is it. I'm not actually going to use them at any point in time for anything, most likely. And then I decided to try and take the Procoptodon upstairs. I don't know why I was thinking this. I had such a hard time trying to get it back down. It's not even funny. So we can run on over to the other side and try and place it down, and it takes me a minute or two to get the placement right on this side. I don't know what was up with this. It just I couldn't get it to look right in the correct position that I wanted it in. I don't know why I couldn't. It just for some strange reason. And I I was super dehydrated at the same time. That's what I'm talking about right about now probably. And Zombie's talking about killing off that giga. It seems how nobody wants it. And I am no good at this after recording talking. This is like half the episode, by the way. I mean, just me doing this, and I didn't want to re-record all of this, make y'all miss all this, and so I decided to go ahead and do a voiceover for it. Don't worry, I will definitely start checking my mic from now on, making sure that it is definitely ready to go before I start recording mid-episode. If I, whenever I do cuts. So there's this little thing that I can, or I'll just record a little segment before the segment, if that makes sense. Probably not much, but yeah. And right there, it looked like it fired, but it was just it loading. It was kind of weird. It kind of freaked me out just a little bit. That's why I was like, wait a minute. And I'm going to try and shoot this parasaur and horribly, horribly miss. Yep, not even close. And like I said, now you can see the Bronto. For some strange reason, you can't see it from the other side, and yet the other side is even closer. So I don't know what the deal there is, and I horribly, horribly missed the Bronto. Like I said, the range is pretty good, but aiming them is really difficult. I'm not too sure why it's so difficult, but yeah. Well, I do know why, because gravity and physics and all that good stuff, and they're trying to make it realistic, I think, is what they're trying to do. But there we go. We go ahead and get both the turrets set up. And here in just a second, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the segment. We're just talking a little bit more about the turrets and the invisible Bronto that I can see from the other side, but not whenever I'm closer to it on this side, which is really weird. Let's see here. Alright, peeps. So I think we're going to go check on the Giga one more time, maybe? Question mark? I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, we're going to go check on the giga one more time. So what I'm saying right here is we'll BRBs. So BRBs. Welcome back, everybody. So check it out. He is finally done finally done growing up, and he is magnificent. So, unfortunately, it is about the old wrapping up time. So we're not actually going to be able to play with him much this episode. I can take out this track though. Oh man, that is just OP as all hell. Jesus. So, but anyways, it's about the whole wrapping up point, as I said. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here after I take out this Bronto. Go ahead and end the episode here, and then next time we will play around a little bit with him. So catch y'all later. If y'all happen to like the episode, please give a big thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe. See y'all next time.